How's it going, everybody? My name is Trips, and I just want to do a little bit of an unboxing today for the collector's edition of Overwatch that I just got from Amazon. And while I am cutting open the initial packaging for the contents, I just wanted to let everybody know that I do host, along with two others, a podcast for Overwatch called Watchpoint. If you have not checked it out, I'm going to link it here in the video somewhere. Go check that out. Help us get to 100 subs. Once we reach 100 subs, we're able to actually get a custom URL, so it will be youtube.com/watchpoint rather than youtube.com/xkb87 yada yada yada. But the initial packaging of the collector's edition and the packaging from Amazon, things like that, is actually really well done. I wasn't worried after I cut into it a bunch that any of the contents would have been damaged or anything like that. Obviously, they had the initial box, the box that I just cut open, you can see, and it looks like they even had another almost lining of another cardboard box inside of it, on top of, obviously, the airtight packaging, this plastic wrap that they had going on around it. And once I'm able to get it out of this bag, you will see that the outside of the package is actually, I mean, everything is branded. This is just a slip cover right now, and it's still branded. And if you do notice any graininess, I forgot to mention in the very beginning, the room that I was shooting this in, that I had the table in here, it was pretty dark, so I had to turn up the ISO a little bit, and that kind of ruined the video. But you only get one shot at unboxing fully, completely, so I'm just gonna roll with it. And it wasn't too bad. Next time, if I do another unboxing for something, I'll obviously improve my setup, but I wanted to get this done as soon as possible so that I can play as soon as the game launches. Right now, I'm just looking at all of the different sides and figuring out where exactly to cut, because I didn't want to cut into anything. I didn't want to even scratch the side of the box with a knife. This is actually the first collector's edition of any game that I think I've bought in the past. I did get one time, I believe, Halo 2. When Halo 2 came out, I got a steel case for it. The same case that you'll see later on in the video for Overwatch, but it was not a big box and statue and things like that like this one is. So now that I have the slip cover off, you can see it's rebranded again. It looks like the bottom of the box had the same exact branding of the characters that the slip cover did. And this big black part of the box is almost like a magazine rack that you would set on a table, but just slipped over the box itself with a hole so you can see the Overwatch symbol. And it adds, I mean, it has to be at least 30% of the weight of the initial package. And those are just numbers off the top of my head, obviously. So the design of the actual collector's edition is a little bit weird because you open it, you split it in half, and if you can see on the bottom of the box right towards us is all of the characters lined out, but it has to be in almost like a W shape for you to be able to see all of them, which is a little bit of a gripe in my opinion. I had an initial tracking shot of all of the characters, but it was a little bit too dark, like I said earlier. And on the, once I spin it around, on the left is obviously the Soldier 76 statue, and on the right is all of the goodies. Soldier 76 statue being the most important thing, main reason why most of the people bought the collector's edition, and that was once again sealed in very well into the collector's edition with another layer of cardboard, or the packaging material itself, the box material. On the front of the art book is probably my favorite part of the art book because it's almost like a Calvin and Hobbes style comic strip drawing. If you you know, if you pay attention, if you look close enough to it, it looks pretty steep. And it's kind of rough to open at first because it's nice and brand new book. It has a couple pages on each character, given obviously a little bit of background, their position, and a little bit of probably concept art, I'm guessing is what this is, or alternative. I know like Bastion has alternative colors and costume on his back page. There's also the maps in the very back and a little bit of story in the middle of it. Very nice book. Now I believe I am pulling out the soundtrack. I believe it looks like it has about 20 or so tracks on it, of probably most likely all the tracks of the different maps and things like that, and the main title screen. Haven't opened that one yet, but this is the steel case for the game. Has Reaper on one side and Tracer on the other, and that is the Widow Noir skin that you get, as well as the game CD and the game code, which I've gone ahead and activated. I don't think I'll ever use the CD, obviously, because I already had it downloaded, and this is postcards. So there's a postcard for each map. Depending on the map, it's obviously portrait or landscape, and on the back of the cards, they actually do have all of like a postage line and things like that, so you can write on them, which I will most likely never do, because I want to make a poster out of them. And if you can see Jaina in the box for your Warcraft fans, they give you a couple of goodies from their other games. So I got Jaina for Heroes of the Storm. I got 3 packs for Hearthstone. I got a guest pass for both StarCraft 2 and World of Warcraft, which I don't understand because World of Warcraft is free anyways to level 20. You can just download and make a trial account, so I don't know what the point of the guest pass is, unless I'm missing something. I believe I'm looking at them off camera because they do all have codes on them, so I'm gonna give the Jaina away because I do already have her in Heroes of the Storm, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw that code down in the description. If you do take the Jaina, obviously you're more than welcome to, but go ahead and comment down below and let other people know, so not everybody's trying and getting disappointed when they realize it's already taken. So now for the most important part, the Soldier 76 statue. And you can see all the branding once again, Blizzard's putting their name all over everything. Inside the top of the box they just put a little bit of instructions of how to actually assemble it, which is just 2 pins in his feet, and you actually have to pull the feet apart a tiny bit. And it is actually encased, excuse me, in styrofoam, like a gray styrofoam, and on the styrofoam itself, which you'll see in a couple seconds, there is once again the Blizzard logo and Happy Worker, which I'm guessing is who made the molds themselves, and the Overwatch symbol. This one is taped up 4 times on every side, just for obviously more being secure, and I tried my best, but I believe on the second side here I did cut into the styrofoam a little bit, which is disappointing, but it's just the styrofoam. It's not, you know, any artwork box or anything like that. And after I open it, you can see on the right hand side there's a little compartment here for the base of the statue, and it's pretty hefty. So as I pulled the base out, this is probably my favorite part, was just peeling off the plastic seal on it, and it becomes super shiny. They've included it in the instructions a couple times too. But while I'm putting Soldier on his base, go ahead and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Also subscribe if you're looking forward to Overwatch. I'm going to be doing a couple of looking at my own plays and things like that, trying to watch my own tapes, my replays, and improve as the videos go on. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and enjoy the rest of the Soldier close-ups. Hopefully I will see you guys on the battlefield in Overwatch, and a reminder to check out our podcast, Watchpoint. Thank you so much. Have a good day, guys.